in our opinion, it is not suitable for children or for those of you who may have a nervous disposition.
This is BBC Television.
This is BBC Television.
This is BBC One.
In a few moments, there's Panorama, and that's followed at 9:15 by the news. Perry Mason is at 9:25, and at 10:15 there's Jazz 625, which tonight presents from America the Woody Herman Orchestra, recorded during a recent visit to this country. BBC One. The time now is 8:25.
Now we come to episode 4 of the serial Smuggler's Bay, called A Reward of £50, and in it Rosalind Knight will be back again tomorrow to tell you another story of The Five Children and It by E. Nesbit. The time now is 5 o'clock. Hans Christian Andersen's words were spoken by Frederick, and the guitar was played by Michael Jessett. Jackanory with Nina will be back at the same time tomorrow. In a few moments, Blue Peter, followed at 5:20 by Part 3 of Robinson Crusoe. BBC One. The time now, 5 to 5.
The next programme now on BBC Two is The Virginian. This is BBC One.
Top of the pops now, and at 8 o'clock, Softly Softly.
BBC One. And we must apologise for the delay in starting our next programme. We've just been informed that our star comedian is having a little difficulty in getting to the studio. On BBC Two now, another Western story of the High Chaparral. On BBC One, for the first time in colour, Panorama.
This is BBC One.
And now some more surprises from those cartoon characters, Pixie and Dixie.
Now back to this afternoon's programmes on BBC One with Bewitched.
Now on BBC One, the news, followed at 9:25 by Cannon.
At 10:10 tonight, this week's play in the series Churchill's People deals with the siege of Londonderry in 1689. First on BBC One, Kojak. The news now on BBC One, and at 9:25, Woodhouse Playhouse with John Alderton and Pauline Collins presents Portrait of a Disciplinarian.
In 10 minutes, Fleabag and Spiffy, the oddball couple, can be seen in 2 comedy films. First on BBC One, John Craven's News Round.
programmes for this Christmas Eve on BBC One. Just some of the programmes for this Christmas Eve on BBC One.
Well, now on with our programmes for Christmas Eve, and at 11 o'clock Elvis Presley stars in one of his most popular and famous films, G.I. Blues. First, Noel Edmonds presents a very special, seasonal swap of the pops.
Tonight's feature film was made some 5 years earlier and brought to world prominence Liza Minnelli. Joel Grey and Michael York join her in Bob Fosse's famous atmospheric musical, Cabaret.
Well, this is the point where we part company for the night. It's also the end of BBC One's week, celebrating 60 BBC years. So we'll round it off the way the television service used to close in the 50s, with the final strains of the television march by Eric Coates. Have a very pleasant weekend, and from us at the BBC Television Centre, good night for now.
Now, just before we go, may I remind you that tomorrow's prom celebrates the 60th anniversary of the BBC with an all-English evening, including a specially commissioned piece by Richard Rodney Bennett called Anniversaries, and also works by Vaughan Williams, Elgar and Walton. Janet Baker is the soloist with the BBC Symphony Orchestra under James Loughran. That's tomorrow evening at 7:30 on Radio 3 and Radio 4. Well, now the time's approaching 1 minute to midnight, and it's time for us to close. So, on behalf of all of us here on BBC One, this is Malcolm Einan wishing you a very good night. Good night.
This evening's feature film on BBC One is the spy thriller starring Michael Caine as an agent in the Department of Subversive Warfare. The Black Windmill, our Sunday film, begins at 8:05. Here on BBC One, energy, enthusiasm and talent combine in the European Ice Figure Skating Championships.
There's quite a gathering at Val Dunican's Christmas party tonight. Howard Keel is in from Dallas for the occasion, and also making music in their various ways are the Nolans, Wall Street Crash and Sky. So that's at least one party you've got to look forward to this Christmas. It starts at 5 to 9. But next, for Christmas Eve here on BBC One, just one man has the fate of the world resting in his hands. For our feature film tonight, meet that comic strip hero come to life, Flash Gordon.
In QED next on BBC One.
And look ahead to Thursday evening on BBC One. With question time at 10:20 and 10 million people at 11:20, this is Thursday evening on BBC One.
Robert Wagner stars in Killer by Night, tomorrow at 7:25 on BBC One.
While on BBC One delves out of his depth yet again in Only Fools and Horses.
In 50 minutes, a report on the controversial Israeli rabbi Kahana, who seeks to purge his country of its Arab population. David Jessel goes to the heart of the matter at 10:15. That's after the first episode of a new thriller series set in the world of computer electronics, Bird of Prey 2.
Now, and World Cup grandstand, a man more offside than on, and very much at home with the sudden death playoff, Blackadder.
Now on BBC One, it's time to celebrate the 60th anniversary of BBC Children in Need.
And now on BBC One, Christopher Lambert stars, with Ralph Richardson, James Fox and Ian Holm, in Hugh Hudson's Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes.
In 10 minutes, Terry Wogan paces the plush carpets of the Carrington mansion with the stars of Dynasty. First on BBC One, the news with more.
BBC One's Christmas package includes Tenko Reunion at 9 o'clock tomorrow on BBC One.
Here on One, in 40 minutes, the recorded word is in danger of destroying an innocent citizen when a reporter is pressurised into writing a bogus story. Paul Newman and Sally Field star in Absence of Malice at 10:40. But now, here's the innocence of our Terry in jeopardy as we sample the high life with Wogan.
Here on BBC One, our drama features a little old lady whose natural curiosity leads her into another mystery. Joan Hickson stars as Miss Marple in The Murder at the Vicarage by Agatha Christie.
Well, it was just as loud in 1969 with Woodstock, the Isle of Wight and the Stones in Hyde Park. See it on Monday at 7:35. And restoring the musical balance somewhat live in the Albert Hall tomorrow in the Prom's 86th season, Stuart Burrows sings in a performance of Berlioz's Grande Messe des Morts, also in stereo on Radio 3 from 7:30. And throughout the Prom season at the Albert Hall, a major exhibition of photographs to celebrate 50 years of BBC television, music and arts. Time then to curl up under the duvet now and hope it doesn't happen. Come rain or shine though, we'll be back and we look forward to having you with us. Until then, from everyone here at BBC One at 10 to 1, a very good night.
This Christmas, there's an outstanding lineup of feature films on BBC One.
India's Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi is the special guest in On the Record here on BBC One on Sunday afternoon at 1:30, giving a fascinating insight into the complexities of Indian politics. In just over half an hour, here on One, you can catch up on England's progress against Australia in the Ashes, as well as tennis highlights from today's US Open matches from Flushing Meadow. Now, on BBC One, matchmaking of a different kind in EastEnders.
In just over 15 minutes, another Saturday breakfast time, Eggs and Bacon with Cheryl Baker. She'll be getting tucked into a perfect mix of music, videos and a special recipe. And not to be outdone, the Going Live crew will be along just after 9 with their own share of the music business. Now on BBC One, the news at 8 o'clock with Laurie Mayer. Well, now on BBC One, anything can happen in the next 2 hours as the lights are flashing as we cross over to Studio 7, where Philip and Sarah are going live.
Film comedy before that on BBC One, and one drugs bust too many for top cops Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines. Running Scared.
And with a by-election special at 11:55, this is Thursday evening on One.
Sunday on One. And a Famous Faces for Friday.
This Saturday, get ready for another awesome...
This winter on BBC One.
Galaxy this Saturday night on BBC One.
New drama on BBC One.
Y'all ready for this?
Brand new comedy on BBC One.
Author Jung Chang relives the writing of Wild Swan.
The entertainment superhighway brings you Saturday night on BBC.
Family fun for Saturday takes off with Only Fools and Horses, then at 6:50. Saturday night on BBC One finds 8 more contestants vying for the chance to take the Conveyor Belt Challenge. It's Hello Wednesday on BBC One and goodbye television.
Drama, new for 92 on BBC One.
Classic comedy this Tuesday on One with the return of Citizen Smith.
Noel provides addictive viewing this Tuesday evening at 7.
People will laugh at the most peculiar things.
The new season on One.
Something to sing and dance about this Saturday on BBC One.
Saturday night on BBC One.
You'll love the new flavour of Tuesdays on BBC One.
Saturday night on BBC One. Saturday on BBC. Saturday evening on BBC One. New drama from January on One.
Now for Christmas Day, a movie premiere on BBC One. Bernard Hill stars as the bad-tempered husband, Tom Conti, the dream lover, and Pauline Collins gives an acclaimed performance as Shirley Valentine.
A movie premiere for Christmas night now on BBC One, starring Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg in Oscar-winning form. Ghost.
It's a gathering of the old gang to face a new and deadly threat. For BBC One now, the movie that set the ball rolling. Star Trek, the motion picture.
You're watching BBC One, where members of the royal family join the nation to commemorate those who laid down their lives. This year's Festival of Remembrance.
Whip-cracking movie action now on BBC One. Harrison Ford's up to his neck in snake pits and booby traps. With strobe lighting, our Indiana Jones trilogy begins tonight with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
The only way is up in airport in 50 minutes. First on BBC One, a mother in labour en route to the hospital starts a frantic shift in casualty. There's a monster on the loose and charming the ladies in the X-Files in half an hour. Another shaggy dog story first on BBC One in airport. Now on BBC One, does Mulder really believe in fairy tales?
A cliffhanger with a difference first on BBC One. New comedy for Friday nights now on BBC One. Reunited in love and rivalry, James Fleet and Gregor Fisher both try to do their bit for brotherly love.
The BBC News now on BBC One with Nicholas Witchell.
BBC One now joins BBC News 24 and USA Direct.
The weather view now on BBC One with Peter Cockcroft. Through the night now on BBC One with BBC News 24. Here on BBC One, BBC News 24.
Now on BBC One, The Sky at Night with Patrick Moore.
Just before Grandstand here on BBC One, time to find out what the weather holds in store with Peter Cockcroft. Your weekend fix of sport now on BBC One in Grandstand with Steve Ryder and Sue Barker.
News in the southeast now on BBC One with bolt of lightning sends robot number 5 AWOL with a childish taste for mischief now on BBC One. Madcap misadventure in Short Circuit.
It's all action at Holby General in 20 minutes. First on BBC One, may the voice be with you. Patching up the casualties of love and war now on BBC One to Holby A&E.
Now on BBC One, time to open up this week's Country File with John Craven. You're watching BBC One on the record. Now on BBC One, a chance to catch up with the week's events in Albert Square.
A fantasy love story for Christopher Reeve and Jane Seymour now on BBC One, sweeping away their 60-year separation to meet somewhere in time. Before that on BBC One, the nation's favourite love poem with Mark Owen. It's all style for BBC One now. Sunday's Southeast News now on BBC One with Gargi Patel. Well-mature comedy, Last of the Summer Wine in 25 minutes on BBC One. After Harvest Songs of Praise with Pam Rhodes.
Can Compo believe his ears? Has Nora got the hots for him at last now on BBC One?
Things are at an all-time low for the Jacksons. On BBC One, a new series, Carol Vorderman investigates the unexplained.
With BBC One, and there's no purchase necessary. First on BBC One, the Animal Hospital tackles the problems that come with a large litter. Constructing a plan for revenge, now on BBC One, The Locksmith.
For the weekend on BBC One, village life is shattered, rebellious behaviour and a vicious killing in Bright Hair.
Attempting to save her daughter from a life of sleaze in a seedy underworld, Lindsay Wagner stars in tonight's film drama now on BBC One, based on a true story.
The Close Show is in 50 minutes. First on BBC One, let's hit the road to London. Here on BBC One, it's Ooh La La for the Close.
What to look out for if you want to avoid the brush-off now on BBC One with Juliette Morris. Here and now.
On BBC One, the news with Moira Stewart.
First on BBC One, Match of the Day with Ray Stubbs. Daryl's finding life behind bars pretty tough. Hopefully the birds of a feather will cheer him up in half an hour. First on BBC One, there's someone else who could do with a lift.
Now on BBC One, if your summer holiday involves the trip to Cornwall, Carol Smiley has some tips.
As yet unseen, Auntie Airs has smashing new bloomers at 7 here on BBC One after Jim Davidson's New Year Generation game.
Real life medicine now as BBC One goes live to City Hospital.
This is BBC One and Lance's lucky streak just keeps on coming.
Now on BBC One, Weekend Watchdog with Anne Robinson in widescreen.
To Ramsey Street now on BBC One, and how's Anne going to take it?
Maybe wants oranges.
Now on BBC One, North West Tonight with Martin Henfield.
Welcome to Good Friday morning and our brand new look on BBC One. Now on BBC One, animal stars take the spotlight. A meditation for Good Friday now on BBC One. Bishop Richard Holloway explores the story of Jesus' last hours.
Fun with the little people. Meet the borrowers in half an hour on BBC One. And this is BBC One with a load of doggy love.
With U2's Bono and Sophie Ellis-Bextor as you've never seen them before, French and Saunders present their own version of The Lord of the Rings. The Egg is tonight at 9:30 here on BBC One. Catch up with BBC One's new Sunday night drama Rescue Me follows Good Friday night with Jonathan Ross.
From serious campaigns to oddly shaped vegetables. It's the story of That's Life, tomorrow evening at 5:40 here on BBC One.
The countdown continues. Just half an hour till those doors open. Then at 10:35, find out who you've chosen to be the final student. Now on BBC One, look out. Phil is losing it.
You're watching BBC One.
Morgan Freeman's got a case that's a little too close to home. BBC One's Saturday night movie Kiss the Girls in just over an hour. Don't miss it.
Now on BBC One, the 10 o'clock news with Hugh Edwards and Gillian Joseph.
This is BBC One, the one place to be on Friday night.
And after the football tomorrow, stick with BBC One for brand new drama with Robin Hood and the return of Strictly Come Dancing. Right now, new comedy. This is the one to watch tonight.
He doesn't look for trouble, it finds him. Brand new drama Robin Hood starts tomorrow at 7:05. Now on BBC One, back to college, and with some strong language, it's a real education.
Very expensive tastes now on BBC One as Jerry Hall adds a touch of class to Hotel Babylon. So the National Lottery Jet Set 2012 with the Dream Number Olympic draw here on BBC One in half an hour after a roller coaster ride with the medics on the NHS front line.
Fresh new comedy now on BBC One, looking even sharper on BBC HD. The perfect parent he isn't, and reality is about to hit home for Jimmy Venables. After You've Gone.
A quick news summary now on BBC One from Maxine Mouini.
As part of Holy Week, Rick Wakeman discovers the history of one of the world's most popular songs, Amazing Grace. That's in 45 minutes after One Life. So, Clint Eastwood, Donald Sutherland and James Garner are the ageing pilots sent into space in 10 minutes. First on BBC One, I'll hand over to the ever-youthful Alan Dedicoat from Wealdstone.
Dawn's made her escape, but she's not out of the woods just yet. EastEnders in half an hour. First on BBC One, a battering at sea to bring in the catch.
Grown, baked and knitted their way to the Great British Village Show. Alan Titchmarsh meets the prize winners in 35 minutes. First on BBC One, a special Songs of Praise with Pam Rhodes.
This is BBC One in Yorkshire.
Check in to 5-star luxury drama now on BBC One and with added gloss in high definition on BBC HD. Back for a new series, it's the height of fashion at the Hotel Babylon.
Saturday night on BBC One, and coming up later, the tension of I'd Do Anything and the drama of Casualty. Right now, though, the sheer brilliance of Doctor Who.
The National Lottery draws are live in 45 minutes here on BBC One, but first a pit stop and a hitchhiker for Doctor Who.
This is BBC One in Yorkshire. Now the BBC News with Fiona Bruce and Krista Ackroyd at 6 o'clock.
Fighting crime from the air, Sky Cops on patrol in half an hour on BBC One. run-up to Beijing, more of our athletes share their Olympic dreams at 10:35. Now on BBC One, and also in high definition on the BBC HD channel, a journey through history.
Now, Friday nights in front of the telly with BBC One, just perfect for a new series of My Family.
Snowflakes glistening, children listening, and I'm getting overexcited again. Christmas starts here on BBC... How did we get penguins to do that? Christmas starts here on BBC One. We're slightly later than planned. We're back with a couple skating on very thin ice.
It's the end of an era in Albert Square as Pauline prepares to leave in 20 minutes. Now on BBC One, the Christmas Day news with Jane Hill. It's the Casualty Christmas party, complete with a classic embarrassing speech at 8:05. But right now on BBC One, Merlin faces the choice of a lifetime. Now on BBC One, a change to the schedule. With some violent scenes, repetitive flashing images and some strong language, a Crime Watch special.
This is BBC One, looking forward to a strictly cracking Christmas.
The news now on BBC One with Kate Silverton.
Janine's web of lies spins out of control on EastEnders tonight after The One Show with Alex and Chris.
And before tonight's eagerly awaited Strictly results, in high definition on BBC One HD, it's a spectacular watery adventure for Countryfile.
Now on BBC One, the moment you've been waiting for, the final of Young Apprentice. This is no time to play games. These kids mean business.
This is BBC One in Yorkshire. Now the BBC News with Hugh Edwards and Phil Bodmer at 10 o'clock.
Exercise DVDs get a pounding from Sarah Millican, tonight's host on Live at the Apollo in an hour. An evening of comedy here on BBC One, starting now with the Two Ronnies sketchbook.
What I like to you, Unseen Bits on BBC One at 11:30. Next up though, Graham does a disappearing act.
And after Mrs. Brown, a brand new stand-up show from Michael McIntyre at 10:05. Now on BBC One, a distinct lack of festive cheer in Albert Square. Janine is deadly serious. This is BBC One, and we hope you're having a wonderful Christmas day. Now, the gift we can't wait to share, Doctor Who, where time changes people.
Now on BBC One, Matthew Bainton finds out how a new Southend hotel copes with the biggest weekend of the year. It's the Great Staycation.
Just as everyone's about to lose faith in the investigation, an arrest is made. Dublin murders tonight at 9 on BBC One. Back to now, though, and when it comes to finding somewhere to eat, there's lunchtime drama in Doctors.
Today's Antiques road trip takes us to East Sussex in 45 minutes, meeting an English winemaker along the way. First on BBC One, time to turn tatty rubbish into crafty creations.
Well, Julia's falling for Benjamin, but a discovery is about to change everything. Gold Digger continues tonight at 9, but now on BBC One, love could be in the air for Emma.
If you've ever wondered where Danny Dyer came from, he'll show you. Who do you think you are at 9? Right now on BBC One, some pointless politics.
Magical, powerful storytelling, perfect for dark autumn nights on BBC One, and it starts this time next week. I cannot wait. Tonight, Antiques Roadshow here with the stars of County Down.
Margie and Raj are driving through the southeast of England on another Antiques road trip in 45 minutes. First, though, Jay's having some fun down the skip.
Good morning from BBC One. Dion's been presenting Homes Under the Hammer for 3 years now, would you believe? But there's a first for him in 45 minutes. Now, though, advice if you're buying a used car.
OK, guys, first position, let's go.
One thing to bear in mind for the 8 o'clock is it's Mam Like Ham. The Queen helped celebrate 150 years of trade inside the supermarket. But first, this lot have got much bigger problems than the weekly food shop.
Nature can be unforgiving and also mind-blowing. Join Sir David Attenborough on his brand new journey across the continents at 6:15. Before that on BBC One, you ready to ramble?
Tackling crime in the capital, now on BBC One. With some strong language, detectives begin the hunt for the perpetrators of a vicious attack in Greenwich. We're on the front line with the Met.
Meet the students who love their premium pasta and pricey pesto. Can they eat well for less in 45 minutes? First on BBC One, aside from the house hunting, there's no end to Alistair's talents.
Yep, our epic new series starts tonight in Antarctica, the coldest, most hostile continent, where only the toughest can survive. 6:15 here on BBC One. Now let's get your points of view.
It's like a little bouncy. I can't believe that many balloons held me out of the water. That'd be really embarrassing shot to
And our drama night begins in the square at 7:30. Sharon and Keanu should be worried as Mel plans to tell all in EastEnders. Right now on BBC One, it's all coming to a head.
The Strictly Blackpool Week results revealed later on at 7:15. Now, the best bits from a fun-packed night on BBC One, and a big thank you for the amazing amount of money you helped raise for this year's Children in Need.
Yes, be part of it, here on BBC One from 7:30. In 45 minutes, a derelict barn gets the homes under the hammer treatment. Just wait till you see it. After Dom meets the Wichita firemen in a change to the Build episode. It's horrible outside, so stay warm in the comfort zone with BBC One tonight. Casualties on the way after Middle for Diddle with Jason Manford.
We've an afternoon film follow the remarkable story of Joey, who changes the lives of all those he meets. Warhorse at 2:35 here on BBC One.
Seven worlds, one planet, and another chance to experience the land of the unexpected, South America, here at 10 to 4. The weird and wonderful to come in tonight's new episode, exploring Australia at 6:15. Right now, remembering a very special animal on BBC One.
A shout out to the needleworkers of Nottinghamshire now. They've been busy making teddies. Pudsey is very proud of you. Join in with Children in Need tonight on BBC One. The fun starts from 7:30. Now, here's Ori.
Off you go. Off you go. Good. Well done. Off you go.
BBC One, evening all. Well, they just caught up in the afterglow of the night. EastEnders in half an hour to see if Keegan and Tiff still stand by what they're proposing to do. That's after the One show.
What sounds like good news couldn't be any worse for Jay. EastEnders in half an hour. Then it's the moment of truth for Rick at Holby. And things go beyond Erie. Dublin Murders at 9. Tuesday night on BBC One.
They're high flyers, but will their cakes be high risers? Law firm colleagues take on the Flower Power Challenge at 11:30. First on BBC One, the only place to be on a Saturday morning. In the kitchen with Matt, live.
Afternoon tea is supposed to be a relaxing experience, but not today. Finals week begins on Celebrity MasterChef at 8. Right now on BBC One, Dan is back on the case.
Celebrity Authors kicks off the first round of Pointless later today at 5:15. Now, though, you may not be able to put a price on happiness, but you can put one on knowledge. My student loan's proof of that.
This is BBC One, now at 1 o'clock, the BBC News, with Ben Brown.
Who will your money be on? Headhunters here on BBC One at 2:15. Right now, though, a new bargain hunt and a step back in time.
A worrying time in Leatherbridge later. Day 2 of the Arts Fest, and Imogen can't hide her fear anymore. Doctors at 1:45. Now today's big fixture. It's Reds versus Blues on BBC One.
Evening, it's Dean here with your Thursday night on BBC One with Michelle Visage bringing a bit of sparkle to the One show right now. Just before a brand new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK drops on BBC iPlayer at 8. We can't wait.
This is the BBC. We now remember the life of His Royal Highness, the Duke of Edinburgh. This is the BBC, now a tribute to the remarkable life of His Royal Highness, the Duke of Edinburgh, from those that knew him best. Clive Myrie takes a look now on BBC One at tomorrow's front pages.
This is the BBC. Now a tribute to the remarkable life of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, from those that knew him best.
This is the BBC. Now a tribute to the remarkable life of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, from those that knew him best.
Good morning. From today, you might notice our TV channels look a little bit different. We hope you like it. Right now on BBC One, it's time for breakfast. Hello, Wednesday morning. I'm Alison, live with you on BBC One. Later, the stakes couldn't be higher for Sid. Doctors here at 1:45, but now Dom is bringing a delicacy to your door.